Yeah, got a show for y'all. All right, so the View weighed in on Daniel Penny trial, and they're wrong again, but check it out.
Yesterday, ex-Marine Daniel Penny was acquitted on all charges in the chokehold death of homeless, mentally ill man named Jordan Neely on a New York subway last May. Now, Penny's defense was that he was de-escalating the situation after Neely threatened other commuters, and he celebrated the verdict with his lawyer while Neely's family was mourning the loss. Take a look.
My son didn't have to go through this. I didn't have to go through this either. It hurts. Really, really hurts. I had enough of this. The system is rigged.
Oh, how's it feel?
Feels great. He's finally got the justice he's deserved.
Were you surprised?
No, we think that this should have happened probably on day one, but the important thing is it happened. So we can't control the timing of it, but you can certainly savor the outcome.
So, there's been polarizing reaction to this verdict as well. I don't know. I don't know that seeing them celebrating in a bar made me comfortable. You know? I mean, you killed a guy. The man is dead, and maybe you take the celebration home. You don't do it outside, but that's just me.
You can't tell the man how he celebrate not going to jail for like 10, 15, 20 years. Especially how black people celebrate when OJ got off. Get real. Did you have that same sentiment then? Probably not.
Yeah.
Your side, how he celebrates is on his own volition. He had to been under a lot of stress, man, looking at years, maybe decades of jail time.
Yeah.
When he's just trying to, like, protect people.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole conversation about this whole trial is just, at this point, is very, very, very petty. Y'all arguing about how he's celebrating that he was found not guilty. I mean, don't y'all think that's petty? That's the first thing I would do. I'd go to a bar and get drunk. I would get wasted. I'd go to a strip club, try to get me some. Hold up. Hey, y'all, we got some good news for once. Damn good news. Yeah, with Trump back in office and the Fed dropping interest rates, now's the perfect time to consolidate debt and reduce monthly expenses. American Financing is the family-owned mortgage lender with 25 years in business, helping American homeowners pay off their high-interest debt. Thousands have paid off their debt and in some cases even built up savings with American Financing. Yeah, customers are saving over $800 on average every month. That's equal to $10,000 yearly raise. That's all kinds of savings. With the holidays around the corner, it's the ideal time to get finances in order and start the new year debt-free. Some customers close in as fast as 10 days, and mortgage consultants are salary-based with no upfront or hidden fees. Call our friends at American Financing at 866-890-4844. Visit AmericanFinancing.net/Hodgetwins to start saving today. American Financing is making being a homeowner great again. Yeah. All right, let's keep this video going.
Neely is dead today, but I do not think that the villain is Daniel Penny. I think it is the city of New York who repeatedly fails people who could be a danger to themselves and others. And as you mentioned, he was on this list. He had previously assaulted a woman, committed some minor offenses, petty crimes. But he was somebody who I can say I've been on the subway and felt unsafe. People that I've talked to on our staff have been on the subway and felt unsafe. And my only criticism of Penny is, could you have not let go sooner? Because I don't want, what I don't want though is good guys. My husband is the guy who, if he saw some people are afraid, he would step in and do something. I don't want people to be afraid to help their neighbors. A woman testified who was on the subway train. She shielded her kid because she was afraid. You need people to be able to do that, but you need to also be careful of stopping short. And I want to mention, he is a Marine. I have a lot of dear friends who are Marines. It is in their nature to want to protect people. Did it go too far? I wish he had let go sooner, but I think that is built into who he is.
That's a sane response. Yeah. Right? That was a great response. Great response. Yeah. I wouldn't even call that man a vigilante. A vigilante goes out and he's looking for someone who's causing trouble. He's just getting on the subway. Yeah, the vigilante is someone who's taking the law in their own hands, like somebody do something to your sister or mother or whatever, and you go out and beat them up or shoot him or something like that. That's a vigilante.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a good Samaritan.
Yeah.
He see people's faces. He see that they're scared, so he try to help them, make them feel safe.
Right.
Now, see, that was the same response. Let's go to the next ones. You got to listen to Sonny. And Whoopi going to start talking again. You're like, yep. The View.
We describe and subscribe danger and who is dangerous, right? This man got onto the train and the victim, Neely, a former Michael Jackson impersonator, he talked about being hungry and thirsty, and he said he didn't care if he lived or died. There is no evidence that he attacked anyone. There's no evidence that he put his hands on anyone on this occasion. No one on the train would have known that he had touched someone before. Multiple people testified that he didn't approach anyone in a threatening manner. And so when you look at that and you look at the result of what happened, my question is, where is our compassion as a society? Where is our compassion? And one other thing is that what Whoopi said, I think, is really important. This is a child at 14 who saw whose mother was murdered by her boyfriend in his childhood home in the Bronx and then put into pieces in a suitcase. Yeah. And his family says that is when his mental health started to decline. Yeah. Where is our compassion? I agree with the
been compassionate to lock him up in a mental asylum.
Yeah. Well, compassion goes both ways. Where was his dad? Where was his family, his aunts, his uncles, his brothers, sisters, if he had any?
Yeah, I'm not even mentioning them. That's his support system.
Yeah, once he got on that subway and it was acting crazy and people was in fear for their life and Daniel Penny stepped in, at that point, there's compassion. Who would you expect to be compassionate towards someone who's making threats towards people?
Yeah, he's threatening to kill somebody. Yeah. You act like he was on that minding his own business there, Sonny. He wasn't. Yeah. If he was minding his own business, y'all be talking about jingle bells and Santa and stuff.
Yeah, who's responsible for this happening is the city, his family.
You turn their backs on him because they're probably tired of him and his antics.
Right.
Didn't want to take his medication, more than likely.
Right.
Watch this.
The problem here is what we do know, there's a homelessness crisis across the country, most notably in populated areas like cities. You have a lot of people that are homeless. Then you have people that deal with mental struggles. A lot of people that won't take mandatory hospitalization, like this man, refuses medication, is left back out. Therefore, when you walk around in the subways, the reason some of us are scared is you don't know the difference. Yeah. So when you see someone acting erratically, it's not a lack of compassion. It's this idea that you could be hurt. We're taught as women all our lives to protect ourselves. I think that's the problem, is the system needs to work together to be able to stop this compiling snowball.
And let's be really clear. There are issues in our streets. Mm-hmm. Not all homeless people are dangerous. I want to make that really clear.
Yeah, mostly not. And most mentally ill people are not dangerous.
Yeah, nobody's saying that, but when they get on the train, the subway, and it's, I'm going to kill somebody,
I don't care if I live or die.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's problematic, right? Yeah. Now, the white lady was talking before that. She made sane arguments.
Yeah.
She was logical. Whoopi and Sonny came in and get screwed it all up.
Yeah, the two white women went 2-0. The two blacks, two people of color, 0-2.
Oh, man, it's unfortunate, but it's a lot of failures had to happen for this whole situation to take part. And those failures that happened that created this situation, y'all didn't really touch on it. The big one, his family, and then the city of New York.
Let me say this. There's been some mischaracterizations on both sides. Them calling him a vigilante, it's not a vigilante. He didn't go out looking to choke people.
Yeah, he's just
He's just going about his daily life. Mm-hmm. And on the other hand, conservatives are saying he's a hero. I don't think he's definitely not guilty of this crime, but I wouldn't call him a hero. I would call him a hero if he actually was able to restrain a man without killing him until someone got there that can provide assistance to help.
I call him a good Samaritan.
He's a good Samaritan.
A brave good Samaritan. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you too. I think the word hero should be left.
You saved people's lives. He took a life.
Yeah, well, people think he saved people's lives.
I don't think he saved lives. He took a life.
Yeah, but the reason why he did that is because he think he was going to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't actually touch nobody.
That whole it's the same for that argument. When a cop says, well, I thought he had a gun, so I was in fear for my life, so I shot him. Same argument.
Yeah.
Just because you think doesn't prove that there's a real threat to your life.
Yeah, it's true. He actually didn't touch anyone.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I guess because
He's a good Samaritan?
Yeah.
Hero? No, he's a good hero in my book if he was able to restrain him and it saved his life.
Yeah.
That's a hero. A young man did lose his life.
Yeah. Yeah. Conservatives don't care though.
Yeah.
They tough on crime.
So
you coming at a
conservatives are a little bit too tough on crime.
Yeah, you're coming off like a liberal here.
Well, I am a right-leaning liberal. You said that.
Yeah, I'm like liberally. I'm social. Okay, socially I'm liberal.
Yeah.
Politically I'm conservative.
Yeah, I'm glad. Man, I'm having a Biden moment. Daniel Penny, I'm glad he's free. He should not have went to jail for several years for this. He did the right thing. He was trying to restrain. Unfortunately, the man lost his life. I just leave it at that.
I think the drug.
Yeah. I don't think that man should have been found guilty. It's just sad that a person had to lose his life. I wish his deadbeat family would have been there for him. I put the onus on his family, not Daniel Penny.
Yeah. You clean that up.
Yeah.
Show's over.
I was about to have about 2 million conservatives unfollowed.